Good evening. Next news. Karoline Levitt ditches religious necklace after Jon Stewart's brutal joke. Some sort of weird Pinocchio cross. The Independent. By the way, I think that the more she lies, the bigger her cross gets, Daily Show host says of White House spokeswoman. Below are your comments. Lysandra Vasquez always has the best crosses. You've gotta love the fact that all these Republicans like to proclaim their Christian faith, and they live and operate so far out from real Christianity that it blows the mind. How do you go from professing your Christian faith to violating so many things that Christianity? Indeed, all things are possible, like lying with impunity to defend the immoral and indefensible. Jon Stewart is spot on as always. You can't have faith and go against the rules of said faith. Being a liar is still a sin and frowned upon by God. A real Christian would stand up to Trump or not even work for him. She is not a Christian nor even close. I'm impressed at how she is able to stand there every day, without a backbone. I knew not to believe a word she said as soon as she said she was a Christian. They sin without fear because they can just magically pray it away. She lies all day. Prays for forgiveness. Rinse, repeat. Don't have no religion, but what I heard of Jesus makes me think he would throw up at the sight of evil's mouthpiece. A good Christian wouldn't lie 24/7 and would know when they were doing it. She is a religious zealot, like Taliban, Hamas, and uses her religion to justify her sins. I don't think she forgot to put it on or left it at home. I think it melted. No one who is okay with what is going on because of MAGA right now has any standing to call themselves Christian. Leviticus 19:33-3,433 inches. When a foreigner resides among you in your land, do not mistreat them. 34 The foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourself, for you were foreigners in Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Matthew chapter 25 verse 4040. The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. 41. Then he will say to those say on his left, depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire. 42 For I was hungry and you gave me nothing to eat, I was thirsty and you gave me nothing to drink. 43 I was a stranger and you did not invite me in, I needed clothes and you did not clothe me, I was sick and in prison and you did not look after me. 44 They also will answer. She is an apologist for a liar, lifelong grifter, misogynist, convicted felon, hypocrite, totalitarian, and who wishes to destroy this country's long-standing position as a defender of democracy the world over, and a person who has zero interest in religious faith. She cannot possibly be so completely unaware of who that person is, as many might presume, and so he is totally complicit in the damage he is doing to our country, its citizens, and the world at large. As such, she will have much to answer for when her time comes. She's a Project 2025, Christian nationals child. She violates the Constitution. It's an assault on the principles upon which this country was founded. She is representing the government while proselytizing Christianity, violating our precious separation of church and state. Is her faith okay with all the hatred towards other humans? Good Christians don't take jobs where lie daily and discriminate against others. She realized that a cross cannot save her. I'll never understand how that cross has never burned her skin when she speaks. No real Christian could sit there and spout off lies and hateful rhetoric with every other breath. Interesting observations from Jon Stewart, as I wonder where else one can make jokes about a religio's ornament, but it is a bit humorous. Because on the other side, the right has their list of inaccuracies from the Biden press secretary, KJP. Like constantly telling us that Joe was on top of his game, i.e., it is hard to keep up with the president, who is constantly working every day to get things done. Really? With faith all things are possible. Sure it is. Like turning your back on it. Hilarious. And spot on. Levitt says that her faith is incredibly important to her. If that's the case, why does she stand the podium every day and lie like a dog? Does anyone in this administration tell the truth? Ask a Christian where Jesus was born, and then ask them if they think he was white. Have dated women like her, very briefly _ never a second date. And 9 times out of 10, they are usually born again or recently turned devout to make up for acts in their past that they let their guilty conscience take over. In my opinion, I think that she has been with other women in university and experimented in her early 20s. I never thought it was appropriate for a government official to be wearing anything in the public PA city that advertises their religious beliefs. Be it a cross necklace, a Star of David, holding a copy of the Quran, or a print dress with that hind God with the elephant head. And there are a substantial number of the American public who may not share your religious views, but whoa. I'd still like to hope that the administration cares about them as well. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.